I'm in pain. Oh, I wish I had a warm place right now. I spent 2 days in McCall, and then Michelle dropped me off at Arnold Aviation, where I took a bush plane into the backcountry of the Middle Fork of the Salmon. There, we landed on multiple airstrips, dropping off groceries to the homesteaders. It was beautiful. I'd never been in a bush plane in the Middle Fork of the Salmon. I loved it. We landed at Campbells Ferry, right where I left off. There's good trail in the Middle Fork of the Salmon, and then there's a cutoff, where you choose either Bargamin or Rattlesnake. I chose Bargamin. This is Bargamin Creek. Took the alternate route. As you can see, it's not too bad. I can follow a trail. There's some overgrown bush, but I can still follow the trail. Got some overgrown trail. It's kind of freaky walking through the wilderness because you walk through the bushes and you hear something, you know it's probably an animal. You just hope it doesn't attack you. I just saw a wolf not too far away. Legitimate wolf. It's pretty big. It's really big. Bigger than me. This place is kind of spooky. The trail continues all the way to Magruder Corridor, where you meet up with Poet Creek Campground. So much promise for this section. Had a nice lunch thinking, oh yeah, it'll be sweet. I have a trail. I don't. Trail conditions are less than ideal. Trail just transitioned into this big road. I couldn't be happier. I love traveling on this road. It could be better. If I was with my wife, it could be better. If I was in McCall on my porch with the sun and a sandwich, that would be better. Oh, dreaming. The Forest Service road ended and I got back on the trail. Always blowdowns, always challenges.
Did 21.2 miles today. Got in the groove of things, I would say. Feeling good. So I'm excited today, like tonight, to settle down and read and then go to bed.
It was nice. Woke up this morning, had a good camp spot, and then was able to take roads all the way to here. A little tricky getting back on the trail. Go with GPS. I was able to find it, and the trail was actually there. Got off trail. Somehow. I'm gonna bushwhack to find it. It's over here. Just walk until I find it. It's there. Finally got on the ICT again. Very tiring. Got off trail again. All day today has just been this up and down. This is a good example of you don't have a trail, but then this is ahead of you. Look at this stuff. It's like complete debris. I see no sign of any trail whatsoever. On the trail again. That was just, lots of fun. I'm entering the Selway Bitterroot wilderness right now. Someone told me years ago I'd be hiking 900 miles. I tell them, get lost. I'm not hiking 900 miles. And here I am. Check out the trail conditions now. Plow through this stuff. These are the blowdowns that we're talking about. Just all through the trail. This is where you kind of just have to pick your path because the trail's covered. The whole day I've kept my feet super dry, which is a modern day miracle, and we're gonna keep it going with this log.
The Selway was proving to be very challenging. Finding the trail was almost an impossible task. Burn areas, blowdowns, and forgotten trails all contributed to the rough hiking conditions. You don't really think about anything while hiking like this. All you can think about is navigating and covering distance so you can get out of this mess as soon as possible.
I'm trying to keep in good spirits, but I'm so tired. And I haven't been able to find a trail. I don't think there is a trail.
This is the morning. It is just soaking, dead forest. Can't find a trail. Still rainy. It doesn't look like it's gonna clear up. I can tell that temperatures are dropping up here. It's getting colder. My hands are colder. It's like a mix of snow and rain falling. Just so cold. My hands are so cold. I'm in pain. Oh, I wish I had a warm place right now. I had a thought that if I ditched the poles and grabbed some wool socks and clenched my hands together, that would be better than the gloves that I had. I actually said a little prayer, and after I said that prayer I had this thought, so I think it will work. One day you'll have like bad trail conditions, the other day you'll have like crazy weather, bushwhacking. It just never gets easy. You have the trail, and then there's a bunch of blowdowns. So I'm hoping to get to dry, or like to lower ground pretty soon, because I am so cold. I'm just trying to keep moving, and it's helping. If I just stay moving, it helps a lot. I haven't eaten yet today. Selway has been a brutal section. I don't know if it's always like this for everybody, but with weather it is for me. Check it out. Behind me is the cool looking airstrip. Temperatures have gone up significantly since I've lowered elevation. So now I can take off my socks and I can feel my fingers, which is nice. You don't realize how massively tall these trees are.
I couldn't tell you how good it felt to get to Moose Creek Ranger Station. That day I hit my lowest of lows as I was walking through the cold ridge lines, and my highest highs as I dropped elevation and reached the ranger station. I was finally able to relax and enjoy the beauty that surrounded me.
One of the things that I'm super interested in right now, having kind of gone through the wilderness, is what purpose does the Forest Service have? They kind of just like own this land, and it's very strict. I can't even camp inside this place because the Forest Service owns it. What the freak does the Forest Service do? It's nice to take time to actually look at the beauty of what this place is. I think when you're through hiking, you're just focused on the trail. You're just focused on getting your 20 miles, that you really don't have the time to appreciate what's out here. It's amazing what you can appreciate when you're just not grinding to get your miles in.
On the next episode of the Idaho Centennial Trail.